Very few companies have seen growth like Xiaomi. The Chinese startup became the world's third largest smartphone maker within just 3 years of entering the market. And it even dethroned Samsung to become the top selling smartphone brand in China. Its single product focus, coupled with Apple-like style of presentation, led many people to refer Xiaomi as Apple of China. Today, the company seems to be evolving from one that launched a single smartphone at a time to a clearinghouse for all kinds of products. So, how did this small Chinese startup manage to blow up like this in just 6 years? Let's find out. The year was April 2010. 8 partners came together to co-found a smartphone startup called Xiaomi with an initial investment of $2.5 billion. The name Xiaomi means millet in Chinese, while Mi stands for mobile internet. Xiaomi's initial plan was not really building smartphones. Instead, it focused on making custom ROM called MIUI based on Android OS. The ROM provided additional functionality to Android like having its own app store, an easy-to-use music player, and even cloud backup. It was a breath of fresh air, and people absolutely loved it. As with any other successful company, Xiaomi didn't just stop there. In 2011, Xiaomi launched its first phone, the Xiaomi Mi 1, which became an instant hit. To recall, Mi 1 was a top-spec phone with a cheap price tag. That too, without compromising on quality or performance. This has remained Xiaomi's philosophy from day one. In 2012, sales increased by a whopping 2400% with the launch of Xiaomi Mi 2S and 2A smartphones. Sales continued to soar exponentially, and by the end of 2013, Xiaomi was valued at $10 billion. In August 2013, Xiaomi made a huge move and hired Hugo Barra, former vice president of product management at Google. They got him on board as their new vice president to expand the company outside of China. Xiaomi quickly expanded into new markets like Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, India, Indonesia, and Brazil. Not only smartphones, Xiaomi's product list actually includes a wide range of products. In 2014, Xiaomi launched Mi Band, its first wearable fitness tracker, priced aggressively at just $13. Xiaomi also made a move into the Internet of Things with the launch of internet-connected Mi Water Purifier as well as Air Purifier. The list also includes Mi Wi-Fi router, Mi TV, Mi set-top box, Mi Cloud, Mi Talk messaging service, Mi power bank, Mi USB fan, Mi LED light, and the list continues. Perhaps one of the most interesting products from Xiaomi is a drone called Mi Drone. It is a quadcopter with 3-axis gimbal, 4K camera, and a remote control that uses your Mi smartphone as its viewfinder. The 4K version retails at $460, whereas the 1080p model is priced at $480. For comparison, the 4K camera drones from DJI retails for more than $1,000. So, how did Xiaomi pull this off? Is it losing money on every product it sells? Or does it have an innovative strategy of its own? Well, when you are buying a device, you are not just paying for the cost of raw material, but also for a profit margin and the costs incurred in marketing, brand positioning, and advertising. Now imagine a manufacturer that takes several parts out of the above equation, doesn't believe in traditional advertising, doesn't have any retail store, and decides to sell all products online. Well, that's exactly what Xiaomi is doing. Xiaomi sells its products exclusively online. This also ensures that it doesn't have to worry about the cost of warehousing and distribution. Xiaomi also doesn't employ traditional models of advertising and depends solely on social media marketing. Xiaomi in fact considers itself a mobile internet company. According to Xiaomi's vice president Hugo Barra, the company sees hardware sales as a means of delivering software and services. It's a business strategy similar to one adopted by e-commerce giant Amazon. If you look at it broadly, Xiaomi combines and uses Apple's tactics with Amazon's strategy. Like Apple, Xiaomi has built its reputation by launching one phone at a time. Added to that, the striking similarity between Apple's iOS and Xiaomi's MIUI has garnered Xiaomi the name Apple of China, and the fact that CEO Li Zhen launches the phone in typical Steve Jobs manner gave him the name Steve Jobs of China. Xiaomi's success is also due to its loyal fan base. The company's product announcements come off like rock concerts, and it's very active on social media. Now, let's look at some of the fun facts about Xiaomi. Number 1. Logo. The Mi in the logo stands for mobile internet. It also has other meanings including Mission Impossible, because Xiaomi faced many challenges that had seemed impossible to defy in its early days. Number 2. Xiaomi's mascot. Xiaomi's mascot is a bunny called Mitu. The bunny's cap has a red star and it also wears a red scarf around its neck. Number 3. World record sales. Xiaomi set a new Guinness World Record for mobile phone sales by selling 2.1 million handsets in just 24 hours flash sale. Number 4. Most valuable startup. In December 2014, Xiaomi became the world's most valuable tech startup after receiving $1.1 billion in funding from different investors, making it $46 billion company. To put it to perspective, Xiaomi is worth nearly 3 times Lenovo, which is the world's top PC maker and parent company of Motorola. In spite of all this success, Xiaomi seems to be struggling lately. Sales have plummeted since 2015 and the company has failed to meet revenue target 2 years in a row. This even made co-founder Lei Jun admit on social media that Xiaomi had tried to expand too quickly over the past few years. Smartphone sales has fallen from top market share to 4th spot in China and is now ranked 7th globally. Xiaomi's rise was based on one simple advantage. It offered premium hardware and features a fraction of costs offered by Apple or Samsung. But soon the other Chinese manufacturers copied Xiaomi's business model and have started offering premium specifications at low price. Another reason for Xiaomi's struggling sales is because it didn't invest enough in its offline channel, in spite of clear evidence that nearly 80% Chinese buy only in offline stores. Despite Xiaomi's struggle in China, its business in India had continued to grow since 2014. Smartphone sales were up 150% year on year, and the annual revenue in the country recently passed 1 billion for the first time. Xiaomi is now among the top 3 smartphone companies in the country. In October last year, Xiaomi surprised everyone with the launch of Mi Mix, a concept 6.4-inch phone with an almost bezel-less display. The Mix boasts a fully ceramic body and a screen-to-body ratio of 91.3%, which is almost perfect edge-to-edge to be precise. The phone also didn't feature a separate earpiece. The whole display itself vibrates to produce the sound. The phone earned positive review and is a proof to Xiaomi's innovative prowess. Even OnePlus co-founder Carl Pei congratulated Hugo Barra on this device. Xiaomi is now focusing on 5 core areas: technological breakthrough, new retail strategy, globalization, artificial intelligence, and internet finance, with a goal of $14.5 billion in revenue in 2017. Apple of China or not, but one thing is for sure, that Xiaomi has made significant strides into whichever market it has entered in a relatively short period of time. And that's a testament of a successful company. So how big is Xiaomi? Let's conclude with an interesting quote from Barra himself. He says, "Xiaomi is like bits and pieces of Google, Apple, and Amazon. We have the software engineering horsepower of Google, the design ambitions of Apple, and the e-commerce platform and customer service focus of Amazon." If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, hit that subscribe button below.